We're trying to create the largest wildlife complex ever assembled in the lower 48 states in the continental U.S. We're using a very small amount of private land, about 500,000 acres, as a catalyst to pull together millions of acres of public land and try to make it one seamlessly managed landscape where if you're a herd of bison or a herd of elk or a black bear or a tourist walking across, the fences are gone, the keep out signs are gone, and you don't know who owns what, and that's the whole point. It's going to be a spectacular grassland-based wildlife reserve filled with all the flora and fauna that was here for thousands and thousands of years.
I don't feel threatened by the American Prairie Reserve. What concerns me is the loss of our community, the loss of the knowledge that it takes to live here. We manage from horizon to horizon, looking in that direction. My neighbors manage the rest of it. Well, it's going to destroy a culture that's over 100 years old. They don't support the local community on a scale that the ranching community does. They have no family ties. Their employees are all short-term, 20 years. That's long-term for some people, but I have neighbors that have been in the business for 60 years. We take the long-term view. They only take the short-term view. When they grow bored with their new adventure, they'll move on to something else.
In this culture out here, and I've been out here over 50 years in Montana, I know this area well, you win acceptance by being what we call a sticker. You come in and you become a good neighbor, and year after year after year, you become a valued neighbor. And some, I think, are not quite sure how this is going to add to the economy, but we feel it has a very positive effect on the economy, particularly as you look at it in the long term.
The people sitting around this table feed 20,000 people a year. Phillips County feeds 2.2 million people. How can you, in good conscience, support free-roaming bison knowing that displacement of these people will mean people are going to go hungry?
They want us just to go. Just, what are you hanging around for? Well, that's not what's going to happen. We're here to stay.
They don't realize what they're destroying. And what they're destroying is this community and this culture of ranching that you just don't find. It's becoming a rare thing, more rare than the buffalo.
Even though it sounds wonderful to have this big rumbling bison herd, they can be very destructive. Management is the key thing, and they don't plan on managing anything. And that's where we are so much better than them.
The bison are not sustainable. They can't be sustainable. They don't provide anything other than a photo op.